Alright, since private servers are fixed and you guys seem to have really liked my guide on the worst combos on every character on TSB, today's video is going to be about the best combos, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so in my opinion, Saitama's best combos, it's tied between two in my opinion. So the first one being just 1 and 1 consecutive and 1 and 1 and normal punch. This is like the highest damaging, I think, the highest damaging combo that's with just two abilities. And it's true, so it's uncounterable, unblockable, etc. But I think another combo that's tied with it is 1 and 1 shove, consecutive punches, M1 and normal punch. This is just obviously with an extra shove, and that does dish out like I think like 5% extra damage, and it is one more ability. And you could argue that like this is ping based, but this is literally like, I think unless if they're below 10 ping, this is going to hit them. So yeah, that's for Saitama. Alright, now the best combo on Gara in my opinion is, I think if you've known me or watched my videos before, I couldn't state this enough, but oh, I missed it there. But the best combo is easily the lethal dash, because it's relatively easy once you know the technique, and as you can see, you can just like combo extend from it so easily, like especially if you use this as your first ability and land it. You now have like, you know, hunters into like flowing, you know, and it's just a super high damaging combo. Alright, now on Genos, it's kind of the same concept as like other spam characters. It doesn't really have much bad combos because, like, you know, you can just like do like something like this, like, and you know, just like spam every ability, and that's like, I don't know, like 60%. But it's like, it's a pretty like, that right there was just a bad combo, just well executed. So in my opinion, like a good combo on Genos would be something like catching them, turning away, not like that, but turning away, and then like sniping them with blitz shot. I missed that there, but this alone, I actually don't know how much that. I think this does like on its own like 20 to 25% of your health, and combine that with blitz shot, like semi charged up, you have like a true 30% damage combo. Pretty brain dead too. So yeah, on to Sonic. Now on Sonic, like I said, the same thing with like all of the spam characters just kind of don't have any bad combos, but if there is one combo that you should learn, it's probably just something like this. They like side dash, catch them with flash strike, and honestly like 90% of people won't ragdoll if you do this, right? So that's just a free combo which does like, I don't know, like 40% of their health. Especially if you do something like, let's see, side dash, catch them, that, and then your second move, that's a little bit more damage, which I think is like close to 40% or maybe like 35%. And yeah, on to Metalbat. Alright, now on Metalbat, pretty simple combo. You can do just this, side dash into that. That's true, by the way. And like side dash into this, or if you don't wanna side dash, you can do something like that, which is just kind of the same thing, and then yeah, just like that. Or if you're fancy, you can like backdash cancel with your fourth move, and that works. I'll have like a clip on screen showing it, but it's very bad in my opinion, because now you just don't have a backdash cancel. You can't, like, if you use a backdash doing this, like, and then doing this, like, you won't have your backdasher, for example, get away after they like ragdoll. So in my opinion, it's just better to do like this side dash version, or the version that I just showed you, which is this. And yeah, on to Atomic. Now, Atomic is one of the more skilled spammy characters, if you even want to define him spam, because he's not really spam. since you can just, you know, you can't just spam your counter at them and expect it to land, you know. But anyway, the best combo is just this simple thing of like that, or how I see some other people do it, kind of like with Metalbat, side dash into that, and that's also true. And then you combine it with this, and that's like 30, I think 35%. And whatever you do, don't like do this because that's like so easily ragdollable. I think on my worst combos I talked about it, of how easily it is to ragdoll from that. So you should just do this. And if you don't have your second move, then I guess this is acceptable. But just like beware that if you do that, they're just gonna ragdoll easily. Now on Tatsumaki, she actually has like, I think, the lowest damaging combos in the entire game. But she's so easily spammable. It's kind of like Sonic, 3 blockable moves, but so easily spammable. But anyway, like a good combo on Tatsumaki is just something simple like this. And like this is very tough to ragdoll from without being hit on it again. So you can do something like this, and you know, just like stay with them kind of. And since that's pretty tough to ragdoll from, because they kind of have to ragdoll, block, and try to punish you. So like ragdoll, block, and one all at the same time is very tough. Something else you can do, I don't think I'll be able to hit this. Okay, I did. But like something like that with that front dash, dealing a little extra damage. What am I saying? But yeah, it's gonna give you a little bit of extra damage. And yeah, on to Suryu. Alright, so on Suryu there isn't like any true combos, like any good true combos, since obviously like this got patched, so now you can like ragdoll from that. As I showed you guys, I'm pretty sure in the worst combos you can do, that's ragdollable. So Suryu is now one of the few characters that doesn't have any true combos, but I feel like a good combo that I like to use is something like that. Catch them with a front dash and that. Because, for example, say you do it, the reason why I do the uppercut version is if you do something like this, you have to hold M1, and you don't get that extra, like, forward dash damage, you know? Like, now we get that front dash, or I missed it there, but, like, you know, you get an extra front dash of damage, so, like, that right there, it's on its own, is, like, easily 20% of your health. And, yeah, time for Child Emperor. Alright, now a really good combo on Child Emperor would be something like 3 M1s or 4 M1s, this, and then run away.